Hey everybody, Alan Bramson again. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that could be a big issue if not managed correctly in the landscape industry, and that's accounts receivable. Before I begin, I just want to remind you that my accounting firm, Value Added Accounting Solutions, handles bookkeeping and various analysis for the landscaping industry. If you think that this might be helpful to you, or if you just like to learn more, please click on the free Zoom call link, which will be in the description box below this video. So you formed your own company and likely sacrificed to do so. You worked really hard to obtain leads. You presented good estimates. You earned the sale. Once you got the client, you paid for all the labor, materials, you spent time planning, you hired staff, you worked with the staff and managed them, you completed all the work. Everything is planned, except you haven't been paid part or perhaps any of the amount owed you. Depending on the magnitude, aging accounts receivable can be one of the most important causes of cash flow issues. So, how do you avoid or mitigate this? Well, first, the most important thing you can do is try to avoid being in the situation in the first place. And there are some things that you can do that will help. You can get credit card or debit card information on file and get the authorizations to deduct those payments automatically when due. If the amount of the project is large, perhaps you should run a credit check. Definitely send out electronic invoices to their emails. Agreement from the client for the specific progress billing arrangement. Agreement from the client upfront for progress billing. And if you can get them to agree to do it automatically where you don't have to check with them, that would be even better. And then lastly, don't bundle everything together. Bill when you have enough to bill. Now, when you bill, you should not imply the payment is due in 30 days. This has been standard typically, but it is much better to say due upon receipt. Many people will delay almost automatically 30 days if you indicate that's the real due date. Make sure your payment policies are clear from the beginning. An automatic reminder, and then if the payments aren't received and the automatic reminders aren't working, actual telephone calls or texts or whatever you can do should help the situation. Now, you need to always look at your receivable aging reports in your accounting system and religiously follow up with this and review it thoroughly every week. Charge your clients late fees if they do not make their payments on time. And you can choose, this is judgment call here, but to incentivize early payments. Now, if a problem already exists, some of the suggestions on how to proceed, there should be a very specific, documented internal process. This should not be ad hoc. There should be an exact process. If they don't pay at this point, if A happens, then B happens. If they don't pay in a week, then C happens, etc. And you may have to get collections involved. Agree to installment plan payments if necessary, in case the individual does have some type of issue. If you believe that repayment is not likely, you might want to consider discounting the amount due. Once again, a judgment call. As I mentioned, continually and escalating follow-up calls, although this should be following the internal process that I just mentioned. Suspension of service early on. Once again, a judgment call depending on whether it's maintenance or it's some larger project. The bottom line is you earned it, you deserve it. You are not a financial institution and you need to be paid. Well, as I mentioned before, let us know if you need any help. We perform all the standard bookkeeping type functions plus extensive analysis, and we look forward to hearing from you. If you're interested in talking about our services or just want to learn more, please click on the Zoom call. It's free, and we'll talk about what we can perhaps offer and see if something would be beneficial for you. You can select this right below this video. My name is Alan Bramson, and I hope you have a great day.